2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be the big winner at the Legends Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action.
Awesome stuff.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
It's a green seeker.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Big sweeping dog leg from right to left. Second shot plays downhill to a slightly elevated green.
That might be the best swing of the day. That's a good one to build momentum on. John, give us a read on this putt.
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Teeing off here on the third.
Medium length par 3 down the hill. Green chases from left to right and front to back.
This is a 7-iron on the way. What a beautiful leave right there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
Back uphill for your tee shot, but down the hill ever so slightly for your second shot. Plenty of room around this green, but in order to make birdie and or eagle, your short game must be spot on.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Well, this one starts off looking good. This has got a chance. And it drops in. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Well, there's some real momentum with this player, coming off an eagle at the last.
Signature hole here at Lone Grove. Fairway cambers from left to right and chases away from you. Second shot back up the hill over CJ's Creek. Don't come up short with your second or your ball will find that creek. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This is his second shot. on, sit. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A slight break to the right here.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. He's currently in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Wow, that was just striped. And this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
We've made our way to a par 3.
Long par 3 down the hill, bunkers back and front, but leave your tee shot just out to the left as your ball will filter in to the center of the green. The tempo there was exquisite.
3-iron on the way. Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
A lot of contour on this tee shot. Makes the fairway a little bit smaller than it actually is. Second shot slightly back uphill to a green that has a massive fall off to the right hand side.
Oh, that will work for him.
An amazing shot here into the 8th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5.
Short par 5, missed the bunkers on the left. Second shot straight back up the hill. Green protected by 3 bunkers, but birdie is easily attainable.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar results as yesterday.
Going with 5 wood. Keep an eye on this one. It's headed toward the green. And pick that one up. Take it right out of the cup. What a great job.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
A shortish par 4 in length, dogleg from right to left. No bunkers anywhere to be found on this green. However, the one big hazard is the green itself, undulating on every square inch of it.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. 11 feet to the hole. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's a straight putt for the most part. It should turn a little to the left as it nears the hole, however.
Way too much on that one. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Long par 3 at that, bunkers front and left with a runoff area on the right-hand side. That's the place you want to miss it. That's the place you can get it up and down from.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Now, that looked pretty good the whole way.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are on the 12th, a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but for middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
That's a great view, isn't it? Always nice to look down at the hole from above. Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This one's online. Oh, that was a great shot. Almost made eagle. Nice birdie. Well played. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in first place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yeah, dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Well played there, pin high. 8 feet to the cup. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 5.
Only the longest in the game are able to get it home in 2. You must find the fairway. Those that go for it, though, must be strategic in where they lay up, as this green has got a lot of movement to it and tough to get a chip shot close.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Okay, it's out of the bunker. He'll be all right with that, but still some work to do on the green here. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. John, have you got a read on this one?
All right, this putt is going to go up the hill and to the left.
So close. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Just one bogey, that's okay, but you don't want this to be becoming a habit.
with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Wow, our leader's got it going today.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3.
That was right on target. Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
A par 4 here.
A drivable par 4 if conditions are right. Knocking it on the green does not guarantee a birdie. Love this hole.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
John, what's he looking at with this putt?
About 23 feet to the cup, guys.
Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? Wow, what a swing. We've got about 180 left to the hole.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
That would have been one for the highlight reel. And if this putt goes down, we have a champion. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
That looked good for a while. All right, the time is now to win this event. The putt drops, and our featured player, a major champion, the winner of the Legends Championship.
A life-changing win for sure.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2k25. Let's get into this. And today begins with a par 4 first hole. Let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. Decent looking tee shot, I think. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Oh, just missed that chip. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? And that will do. And you're at even par currently. Teeing her up here on the second. Safe approach, nice. 14 feet to the cup from here. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Ooh, right. Just a little tap needed here. And that puddle drop. You are currently sitting right at even par. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. This one's about 100 yards from the pin. Ooh, might be a bit long here. Well, guess what? I didn't get that prediction right. You're on the green. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too bad. Starting this one way to the right. Oh. And for your par. And the putt goes down. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Okay, we have a par 5, fourth hole. Let's get it going. Should be a good result off the tee here. This one's your third. go down to 1 under if this goes in. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh, that was almost in. And for the par. And that'll drop. Teeing it up on the 5th. Look at that fly. Twelve feet to go. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, come on. Here comes a 3-footer. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And after that one, even par is your score. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. Okay, that one's just barely in the first cut. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Okay, and from the outer reaches of this green, let's see if you can get this to go. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Okay, even par at the moment. And now let's see how you do with the par 3 7th hole. And this one is for the birdie. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh. And 4 feet to go. And you're at even par currently. Okay, this one's a par 5 for the 8th. Well, we're going to the sand. Okay, let's get out of here. Well done to you. Got a good amount of club out of the bunker there. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. And this one's for bird. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. All right, 3 feet to the cup. All right, let's head to the next. You are currently sitting right at even par. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for safe landing. Got about 125 to the pin. I like that. All right, this is for the bird. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Yikes, that went right by. And here we go, par putt coming up. All right, let's see how this next hole's playing. And you're at even par. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. You made good contact. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. One under par if you can sink this. This one's going uphill and to the right. Almost. This one's a 3-foot putt. Teeing her up here on a long par 5. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. Second shot here on the 11th. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. Just 3 feet left. Okay, moving on. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. Okay, the 12th hole is in front of us. We got a par 3 for this one. Missed the green on that one. All right, second shot on the 12th. Oh, the chip slide by. And for the par. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Ooh. 5 feet to go. Just a little too much power. Just one over at the moment. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. Good shot. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. Nice. That was the club. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Whew. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. All right, let's get to the next. And just one stroke over par at the moment. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. That drive was fierce. This approaches into an elevated green. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh. This one is a short 3-foot putt. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Here we go, on to 15. This one's a par 3. Hopefully we can carry over that bunker. Way to go out there, champ. Here's a look for birdie. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And drop this one in for your par. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Good luck here on the 16th. Ooh, came onto that one. Look at it go. Nice swing on that. We're about 205 yards out from here. 9 feet to the cup. And good performance there, bringing you down to even par. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. That was good stuff. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Nice work. That was some good golf. And about 5 feet to go. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Nicely done. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. Good one. This one's just a 5-footer. And with that putt, your round is over. All right, and you've wound up 2 under par at the end of this one. Good job. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Arnold Palmer Invitational this week. Our first round coverage is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. And Rich, we've got an exceptional day of golf ahead as we follow our featured player in this first round of action. The course looks to be in immaculate shape this week. What can you tell us about this track?
They're looking forward to probably the strongest test that they're going to have early in the season. This golf course historically is firm, fast, windy, can be cold at times. It's ruthless. It's going to call you out on bad shots, and even your good shots may not always get rewarded. This is going to challenge players mentally more than physically because the shots they hit aren't always going to turn out in the best of spots.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
Putt on a good line. And it goes in. Let's go to the par 3 second. Five wood is the choice.
This one headed left in a hurry.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. All right, going to need this one to save par. The tee shot at 3. Not a bad result right there. This one is right at it. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. How about this birdie putt? He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on this par 5. That will definitely work. That is going to work. This putt to move inside the top 10. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Here's a look at the way things stand. He is in a tie for 9th.
The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards. Ridge, placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Well, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
It's a big one. 240 yards left.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
The all-important par save here.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
A huge right-to-left swinger.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one.
Ooh, just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Now 5 strokes behind.
We have a par 3 here.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Got some work to do with this putt. He's hoping this comes back to the right. 3 feet to the cup. Okay, on to the next. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. Going with pitching wedge here. That's going to work nicely for him. He's got this putt for birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4. I like the looks of this. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 155.
All right, we can work with that. And this putt to move into the top 10. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
And the birdie putt drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Henny, what more can you tell us?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, almost. 4 feet remains.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
And this putt to move into the top 5. And that's 8 birdies today. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious, you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side. Make a par. Pretty simple.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Moving to the next hole, and they're currently tied for the lead with Rory McIlroy. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Going with the 4-iron here. That one's found the thick stuff. Oh, no. This would be a great up and down. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well played.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And that makes him tied for 1st.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
This is a 7-iron on the way. On the green, that's always mission number 1. Here's a putt to get to 9 under par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
You could hear that one drop. What a putt. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5. Oh, flex on that drive. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
This one is 13 feet out. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
While we have a moment, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in first, Rory McIlroy in second. Going with 5 wood. Oh, come on, let him in. Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Could not be more perfect.
I think this one's coming in nicely.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, that's a beauty. And just a tap in left for birdie. And tap this one in to finish out the round and call it a day. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. Time to get out to the course. Our leader is at 14 under par. Let's get down to the first hole.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
I've seen some bad lies in the bunker, and that one is at the top. A chance to save par.
So far, so good.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Time now for a par 3. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That one drops. What a putt. Wyndham Clark sits atop the leaderboard with our featured player currently in second place. A lot to like about that one. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Not a bad shot right there. Down to Henny.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Wow. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in a tie for third place. We've made our way to a par 5. That is a massive drive. Okay, that'll play. Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. That's heading to the bunker for sure. His second shot here is currently tied for the lead.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
That dog will hunt.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This is for par.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Beautiful swing there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
The yardage is 215.
And that one's headed to the drink. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting this one up from around 215 yards.
Where was that going? He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink. He's looking to hold this now for a double bogey. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. The club choice is a 6-iron. This one is headed toward the sand. Big shot out of the greenside bunker. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. That is called limiting the damage. What a great job.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
This one's left of the green.
Oh, that is just too bad there. Setting up in the greenside rough. This one is 5 feet away. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. The tee shot at number 9. Oh, the next one is not going to be fun out of that bunker. This shot will come out of the fairway bunker. That's just a miss right there, and now headed toward the rough. Coming out of the deep rough.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Nice out the rough here.
Let's see if the player can manage a par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This putt's looking good. This one looking good. Yahtzee! We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Just too long on that one. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. And that's a good line. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Five wins so far this season.
He is taking this on.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And this putt to move to 15 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well played. What an eagle. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
We have a par 4 on this one. Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here on the 13th.
Club up. I like this play.
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Going with the 5-wood. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, grinding it out there, slowly but surely moving up that leaderboard.
Like the look of this one. Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only will you be hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Okay, that's going to play. A putt to move into a tie for second place.
Wants to make it with just 3 holes remaining.
Great putt there for birdie.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Look at that drive. He got all of it. Second shot on the 16th hole. That is a bold play, and it pays off. And now only down 1, an eagle look.
Great shot. With just one stroke back, all of a sudden, things could change in a hurry.
Drops that one to the bottom of the cup. That's how you do it as he moves into first place. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
5 wood is the choice. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's going to start out pretty straight, and then towards the hole it should take a little turn to the left.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4. Our leader has done it again.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Really well done.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt would wrap up the tournament. A prestigious win has been clinched. Our featured player wins the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
A sensational win on an iconic golf course, home of the king.
Comeback complete. What a victory, Rich.
Never saw this one coming, but this player was outstanding when it mattered the most.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. Let's go down to Henny.
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Okay, one extra club.
That's a beautiful shot into the first, and now a great look at birdie. 4 feet left to the hole. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
That's how you take on a par 5.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Oh, that is a bomb. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Okay, it's a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
The club choice is a 6-iron. This is a long way away. That looked good all the way. And a 4-footer left. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. And that moves him within 2 strokes of the projected cut.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
It's just about 3 feet away. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That was special. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
That moves him to within 2 shots of the cut line.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That was really well played. This putt left for birdie. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Going with 5 wood. Yeah, that's what you're looking for when you're trying to hit the green. Just get it on, pin high, and now try to make a putt. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. A 3-foot putt. Now to the par 5, 9th hole.
What a drive. Look at that.
Right now it's 6 under par. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. "17 feet away from the cup."
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
On a nice line.
And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. This is about a 120-yard shot. Wow, he's going to like that one. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
Back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that will take him to 8 under.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now 4 back after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
He finds himself in a share of 8th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
From around 180 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. An opportunity to make a par here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
That's a really nice position on the green. Pin high and a great look with this putt.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He improves to 12 under par for the event. We've hit the par 5 16th hole.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
I like that one. The club choice is a 6-iron. All right, here we are, a chance for eagle. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
Oh, I thought that was going down. This putt to move into a share of first place. Okay, back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is pitching wedge on the way.
Danger lurked on that shot, but he landed it just beyond the water and now has a real chance to hold this next putt.
That one just rolls by. A 3-footer coming up. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. The closing hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Here's the third shot. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out.
Ooh, looks like it's sailing left here.
That's a missed green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I like the look of this.
That's it for today. Okay, Rich, first round is in the books, and our featured player looks pretty good out there.
Yeah, good shape. Top 10 after the first round with 3 to go. You're not going to win it on the first day, but you certainly can use it, and he's in good position to win it still.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Players' Championship. The final round starts right now. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Rory sits atop the leaderboard. He's got a 3-stroke lead as we get into this final round coverage on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
And from about 105 yards. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Well, that's the way to start out. A birdie look at the opening hole. This one from 4 feet away. The putt goes in, and it's an opening hole birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
He's going to want to take that one over. That's a pretty good shot right there. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Man, that was close. And just to tap in as we move on to the next. Teeing off here on the third.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Henny is right there.
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Here's one to walk away with a par. Moving along. While we move on to the next hole, we show you that Rory McIlroy is the leader. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. And this putt has a length of 8 feet. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Okay, that'll work. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, And it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 13 under for the event. The sixth is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. How good was that putt? And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
This is a 150-yard shot. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This putt is from 16 feet away.
A great birdie chance here.
This one's looking good.
And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That's a really nice shot. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt's going to go up the hill and to the right.
Here's the par putt. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5. That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Uh-oh, that bunker is in play now. Time now for the 3rd. I don't know if this one will stay in the fairway. Looking to get up and down from here. This putt has a length of 15 feet.
Trying to save a par here.
Looks good.
He'll write a par on the scorecard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. A par 4 here. And now this from about 150 yards away. Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. That's a good one to build momentum on. An opportunity to make birdie. That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And now you just got to pray for a good line, because that one's heading towards the sand. Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Yeah, well played. Putting for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards in the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. And that's 8 birdies today. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Looking at this putt now to move into a tie for 8th on the leaderboard. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, and this is getting interesting.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course. Par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
That's going to work nicely for him. 9 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 6th.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Teeing off now on this par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
And Rich, this player has been making moves on the leaderboard.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
He tried, but could not avoid the tree. That's a disappointing shot. Penny has been walking all day. What do you see in this lie?
I don't think he's going to have an easy time getting this one out of the bunker, Andrew. It's pretty deep.
This has to drop to save par. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
This looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
Right right on line, but just misses. Needs this one for bogey. He makes the putt, and that's his first bogey of the tournament.
Still only 3 back. Time to make some birdies, though. Make that final push towards the lead.
The tee shot at 17.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
He makes that one for birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after a bogey on the previous hole. The tee shot on 18 and 2 strokes off the lead. All right, that one's wet. Time to get another ball out. This is his third. Currently trailing by 2 shots. A lot to like about that one. What a beautiful leave right there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Disappointing end to finish with a bogey. Rich, that would have been an incredible comeback, but it's not to be.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I got to say, quite the effort.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. Oh, Rich, how good's this day going to be? It's exciting. I can feel it in my veins already. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another one out on the course. But before we get into that, please take us through this course.
Coppperhead, does that sound like a friendly kind of snake to you? Something that you want to go up and pet and kind of hang out with and pal around and show your friend? Yeah, no, neither would I. Yeah. That's what you get when you go to the Coppperhead golf course. I mean, it swirls back and forth. It winds in and out. And it's probably, I think, one of the hardest driving golf courses we have on the PGA Tour. The guys who drive it straight, they love it. You know, obviously iron game and all that's important, but I think it comes down to if you drive it well, you're going to have more opportunities to find these smallish type greens. But again, there's nothing really super friendly or fun about a golf course named after a lethal snake that lives in the water. Yeah, no thanks.
That's some good golf right there. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Well, I'm not sure if that was intended. The bunker was in play there, but now it's on the surface. It's a good outcome. This putt is from 14 feet.
A chance to get two back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Currently 2 under for the tournament. Water is a feature here at the Coppperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Lovely effort, that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
This would be a great up and down. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at -2 for the event. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back to the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Yeah, nicely played. 18 feet to the cup. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
What a putt that was. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
"12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for back-to-back birdies.
What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left. That's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
I don't like the look of that lie. Sitting at -4. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And he's down there. You got to read.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
He's currently tied for 13th. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Coppperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, it's a 42-footer.
He's read a lot of break from the right here. Ooh.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Not bad. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently in a share of 12th place in this tournament. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Second shot here on the 9th hole.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt to get to 7 under the card. This one's dialed in, and that will drop in for a birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Might be one club too many.
Nicely done.
Chance to move to 8 under here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
This looks good. Oh, what a putt. And now moving into the top 5 as well. He's currently tied for 3rd.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
And sitting 2 back of the leader, Luke, this will give him a great opportunity to join the leaders.
This putt to get to double digits under the card. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt, it's 41 feet out.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. This is going right at the hole. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now at -9 for the tournament.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Well, that's a handy shot. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just one shot back now. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is going straight at it.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And he's safely on the green. "13 feet to the hole." Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
This is on a great line.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The second of the back nine par fives, Rich, 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
How good was that putt? Leading by 3 strokes now. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Coppperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Putting for par. And down it goes. Playing nicely now. 13 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently leading by 3. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel. Just a short putt remaining here. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Coppperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. That was a thing of beauty. He got all of that one from around 140 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Pretty good.
This is on the tracks. Oh, beauty. And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.